Christmas lights and ice sculptures at the North Pole. Be back soon.
Hi, Mrs. Claus. I just wanted to say hello and thank you so much for the cookie recipe. And P.S. Please tell Santa that I'm on the nice list, as well as all my friends and families. All right, talk soon. Bye. Hello, everyone, and welcome back. I'm Olivia, Olivia's Romantic Home, and in today's video, we are in my cozy Christmas kitchen, and I'm telling you, it's cozy, it's small, but I love to share with you guys so many ideas on how to make your homes fabulous on a budget. And today, we're going to be doing some DIY, Dollar Tree, and budget-friendly Christmas decor crafts. This is another episode in my huge I Love Christmas series. We are decorating my home from head to toe, and I've shared with you guys so many different DIYs. Pretty much every single Christmas decor idea I've shared with you guys exactly how to put it together. Now, some of the ideas in my Christmas kitchen I have already put together, but I'm going to explain to you guys how we did them, and we're going to do some Christmas crafting. So listen, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Go check out the rest of my I Love Christmas series. All you guys have to do is press play and you can binge watch my entire Christmas decorating series. And I've been on YouTube for 6 years, so let me tell you, I've done pretty much every style, every idea you guys can think of. So many fun ideas. I'm not kidding. By the end of watching my I Love Christmas series, you guys are going to be so ready to craft and decorate, and I do it on a budget. So listen, without further ado, let's go ahead and plug in those glue guns, get out your glitter and paint, and let's get to crafting. For this DIY, I want to share with you all how to make an old-fashioned Christmas garland with popcorn and cranberry. So I'm going to take a needle and thread, some popcorn, and some fresh cranberry. And first, I have to make my favorite Christmas coffee, which is coffee with half and half and whipped cream. And then I like to put a little cinnamon on top. But I'm just going to thread the cranberry through the needle and thread, and then thread the popcorn through the kind of puffy part of the popcorn. And you might want to put a plate underneath this because you're probably going to make a little bit of a mess. But when I was a little girl growing up, we made one of these every year, and this is how we decorated our Christmas tree. And my mom and dad would get a fresh Christmas tree. We lived out on 100 acres, and so we'd go pick out a tree, and then we would have a fresh Christmas tree and fresh cranberry and popcorn garlands on our Christmas tree with homemade ornaments. So my mom was a homemaker as I was growing up, and so a lot of things I did learn from her. And so here's how it looks so far, but I have to take a quick break and share with you guys my little puppy dog, Benji Bear. He smells that popcorn, and he loves to grab a little nibble if I drop a piece on the floor. He does get a little whipped cream treat when I make my coffee every morning. In fact, he's sitting here right next to me as we are making this video. So I'm going to go ahead and continue to string the popcorn and cranberry until I get to the end of my piece of string. I made a pretty long one. I'm actually wanting to do kind of an old-fashioned tree. I picked up a couple different trees at some of my local thrift stores, and so I want to do like an old-fashioned tree in one area of my home, but I have to put that old-fashioned tree up so the puppy dogs don't get to it. So that's my only concern with using this, but I'm going to share with you guys how it looks on one of my little thrifted trees. This one was $2 at the thrift store. It didn't come with any lights, and the branches you had to put on piece by piece, and they shed and made kind of a mess, but once I got it together, it looked pretty cute. And so I do plan to probably use this one as my old-fashioned tree because I feel like the branches look kind of old-fashioned. But this is such a fun, easy garland, and you guys could totally do this with your grandkids. I think they would love it, and they would have that little extra snack of popcorn. You guys could put on a fun Christmas movie. My favorite Christmas movie is Polar Express. So drop a comment down below and let me know what your favorite Christmas movie is. I would love to hear from you guys. And here's just that fun little old-fashioned Christmas garland. Definitely fun and fabulous, and definitely very budget friendly. This DIY, I want to share with you guys how you can make baked oranges for Christmas decorations. This is so easy and very kid friendly. Of course, you're going to want to do the baking part and the cutting part, but then they can easily string them on little hooks to make ornaments. So you're just going to take and slice your oranges. You don't want them to be super thin, but you don't want them to be super thick either. And you want to get the more beefy oranges. I found mine at Aldi's and they were pretty price friendly. And then you're going to put them on parchment paper on a baking sheet. You want to preheat your oven to 200 degrees. And I did try this at 250 and I felt like the ones that I did at 250 got kind of burnt, but these were my first batch and they came out really nice. And you do want to take a paper towel and kind of press that onto the oranges, and that way some of the juice comes out of it. So you're going to bake these for 3 hours total on 200. I set a timer for every hour and I just took the oranges out and then flipped them over. That way they got kind of evenly baked. Now once they were done, I took a fresh cranberry. They don't have to be dried, but the cranberry it does bleed through a little bit of red onto the top of the orange, which didn't really bother me. I have so many to play with, not a big deal. And I'm just using a piece of floral wire and I poked that through the juicy part of the orange and then wrapped it around the little rind. And I'm going to add that into the Christmas garland that I put in my kitchen. And also a fun thing I did in my kitchen was I added little lights underneath my cabinets. And let me tell you, adding lights underneath cabinets really makes things look just so cozy and pretty, and I absolutely loved it. And I was able to install it and do it myself. I was super excited about that. So let me know if you guys want to see me install those type of lights or not. But basically they're just like little strip lights and they come with stickers, and you simply stick the sticker up underneath your cabinet, and then they have little hooks that you can use to kind of run the little wire back down to wherever your plug-in is. So I did 3 of the oranges with cranberry on this garland, and I'm gonna kind of live with it overnight and see what I think, because originally I just added the little foam roses to this garland, but I think it's looking really cute so far. So I'm taking my kitchen and I'm kind of making it into a gingerbread themed kitchen, but just also Christmas. So I added this cute little gingerbread stuffy from Hobby Lobby and this gingerbread bakery and bake shop, that's to cover up that cord, and then just a little candy lane mini Christmas house. So fun and fabulous on a budget. For this DIY, I want to share with you guys how to take one of those little mini trees, and then this little mini Christmas tree came from Target, and I just grabbed one of my kitchen canisters. This happens to be a Mackenzie Childs ones. Oh, they're so wonderful. But any kitchen canister you guys have, and pop a little mini Christmas tree in them. Dollar Tree has mini Christmas trees. I'm going to take apart this little candy cane cluster ornament. It had like 5 on each cluster, and I'm going to use the little mini candy canes just to decorate the Christmas tree. And so you just take and you're just going to pull apart the little garland and then add the candy canes to the tree. And it was a lot easier to use some wire snips to go ahead and snip that apart. And wire snips are one of the staples in my crafting arsenal, that's for sure. So I'm just going to continue to add in my little candy canes. And you just kind of want to kind of eyeball it, but because it's a small tree, I didn't really want to overwhelm it. So I think I used maybe 5 total, and I just used the little wires to wire it on. You might hear my little puppy dog, Benji Bear. He's my little helper, creative director, producer of this video. Sure wish he could provide for the craft supplies, so that would be nice, huh? Anyway, I'm just continuing to work my way around the tree with all the little fun candy canes. for the tree topper, I'm just using this red ribbon, and I'm just going to tie that to the top of the tree, and that was the red ribbon off the little candy cane garland. And then I prepared these dried oranges, and I'm just going to loop a piece of wire through my dried oranges and add those to my little Christmas tree. This is going to be a Christmas tree that's in my kitchen next to my kitchen counter, so I wanted it to be festive and just feel kind of fun with all the pretty dried oranges. And I'm going to share with you guys in another DIY how to easily dry out oranges for your Christmas garlands. It's actually something that the Victorians did back way long time ago, and so it's something that you guys can easily do. And again, that's something that you can have your kiddos help you with. You want to slice the oranges, but you guys can bake them and make some pretty little ornaments with them. So just a fun and fabulous way to jazz up a little mini Christmas tree. I didn't go overboard with this one. I felt like the tree was really pretty and flocked anyway. And so for this DIY, I want to share with you guys how you can jazz up your little hand soap or dish soap containers. Sorry if you hear my little puppy dog, Benji Bear. So these dish soap and hand soap containers I did get off of Amazon, and they're kind of fancy, but they came with already the fancy labels. And I love how uniform they look and just clean they look. They're plastic bottles, and they're also really large, so you don't have to continually refill your containers. But I'm going to take just some Dollar Tree peppermint candy cane ribbon, and I'm not hot gluing on the container. I'm just hot gluing the ribbon end to end, and then I'm going to snip that off. And I think that looks really cute and festive. So I'm going to do that to the other one. Again, because these are by my sink and they're the hand soap and the dish soap, they get used quite a bit. So I didn't want to get too crazy with the decorations on this. I think it'd be really cute if I had like some Christmas stickers to add to the front of the bottle. But I just kind of want to keep it simple since I am decorating quite a bit of my kitchen, which I can't wait to share with you guys my home tour. And if you guys are new to my channel, say hi in the comment section below. And then here's just a little vintage tray that I picked up at the Goodwill, and I thought that looked really pretty. Of course, you guys, I had to go just a little bit extra. I found these little Dollar Tree bows in my craft stash, and they're kind of plasticky bows, so I thought that they would hold up pretty well to any little soap or water drips that I might have going on. So I'm just hot gluing that to the front of the candy cane ribbon. You can't see the candy cane ribbon quite as much now, so you guys could always leave this part out. This is just a little bit of an extra step, but I think it looks really cute. Let me know if you guys think it looks cute or corny, or maybe a little bit of both, cute and corny. Maybe cute is corny. I don't know. It's funny because I was using the word corny with my daughter the other day, and she was like, "What does corny mean?" And I was like, "What do you mean, what does corny mean?" It means like silly, funny. And she was like, "Oh, it sounds like it's like not a nice word." And I was like, "No, my family used to always use it when we were growing up. They would say, 'Oh, that's so corny.' Or, you know, if my dad would make a joke, my mom would say, 'Oh, you're so corny.'" Anyway, here is how it looks with my little decorative dish soap and hand soap bottles. And then again, I did get these off Amazon, so you can just type in, you know, plastic hand soap, dish soap bottles, and they come with a bunch of pretty labels. I actually also got some for my shampoo and conditioner in my bathroom, and it just looks so pretty. It's just like such a nice little touch to do if you have a little bit extra and you want to make it a little bit more fabulous in your home. I always say bloom where you're planted, and I like to do that. And here's just a little peek around my Christmas kitchen. I did add a garland to the top of my chandelier, so I just added the garland and then some ornaments, and these are just peppermint candy cane ornaments. And here is another DIY where I'm going to decorate my little coffee station. So I have my coffee maker. It's an espresso coffee maker, and I have that set on top of a faux marble tray that I got at TJ Maxx, and this is a little thrifted dish, and then that little marble cutting board is also thrifted, and I put that behind my coffee maker so you couldn't see all the ugly cords. I hate cords. They drive me crazy. But I'm popping this cute little Hobby Lobby gingerbread lady into the little bowl so she has a throne to sit on, and also so we have room to put this cute little mini gingerbread house next to my coffee maker, and then my little gingerbread guy, so it's a couple, Mr. and Mrs. Gingerbread. And so there they are, so cute and adorable. And then my little Dollar Tree prayer cards. So I always love to do a Facebook or Instagram story where I read you guys a prayer card. I don't read it to you, I just show it to you. And it says, when my worry is great, I find comfort in you. And that's about finding comfort in God. That wasn't the whole prayer, but I went a little fast for that. Anyway, I'm going to pop this little candy cane lane mug onto my coffee stand, and that is going to be my prayer card look for tomorrow morning. And you guys, look at these organized spices. Okay, this makes my heart sparkle and shine. You can also get spice containers on Amazon. So here is some cinnamon, and for this DIY, we're just going to make a cute little Christmas little potpourri, and simmering pot is what I meant to say. So I'm just using some water in this little pan, and then some couple slices of oranges, and then some cinnamon, and then I pop some cranberries in there. Forewarning though, if you're going to do a simmering pot with cranberries, you can't get it boiling because that will pop, and so we don't want that. But then I'm going to add in some little sprigs of rosemary, and I'm just going to let it simmer on the stove right before I start dinner. I love just having that fresh, clean simmering smell. I will tell you, no wait, this isn't rosemary, this is thyme that I popped in here. So this was left over from last night's dinner. I get HelloFresh, and so they had fresh thyme in the HelloFresh box. The thyme was very, very strong, and it took over the cinnamon smell. So the cinnamon smelled more savory with the thyme popped in there than sweet. So just a little side note, but those cranberries did kind of start popping, so I definitely had to turn it down all the way to low. And there is my little puppy dog, Benji Bear. He sees my daughter getting home from school. You guys, she's driving now. Can you even believe it? I don't know if you guys have been along with me on this journey, but this is my 6th season on YouTube. So when I started YouTube, I think she was 9 or 10. So yeah, you guys, she's grown up quite a bit. And there is my little puppy dog, Benji Bear. So I also have a kitty cat, and some of you guys ask about my kitty cat. I'm going to share with you guys Tinky Bear in just a sec here, but Tinky Bear is fine. She just doesn't do much that's as super exciting, and I'm also severely allergic to cats. She's always been an outdoor cat, and she does have a little cat door where she comes in and she can eat food and she can rest and relax inside the house. She usually just kind of stays in one place. But actually over the years I've gotten a little bit less severely allergic, but still, like, if I touch her fur, my whole face and everything will break out. I'll start sneezing. So anyway, I'm not allergic to Benji Bear. He's one of those puppy dogs that is like more of a non-allergy dog. So anyway, but Tinky Bear is just fine. Some of you guys that have been with me along this journey ask about her, and so I made sure to try to get some footage of her. She's just kind of skittish because, you know, she is an outside kitty cat, but she does love to come inside, outside, and we definitely let her in during the winter, and she has a little spot where she can sleep and be warm and is totally good to go. And there she is having dinner. I always put her dinner up on top of the table because we don't want Tinky Bear getting into it, and they used to really fight a lot, and not so much now, but he does like to get kind of sassy with her, and she doesn't really appreciate it. So anyway, here is also just a sneak peek of my living room. If you guys have been following me, I have shared DIYs with you guys pretty much on every single area of my house. We decorated the Christmas tree in the corner, my mantle, the big Christmas tree. Now I'm working on my kitchen. I also shared with you guys my dining room Christmas tree. And so I'm going to share with you guys how I put all of this together. And of course, there's Benji Bear again. And I'm going to share with you guys another fun and easy little DIY in my kitchen. So my little cozy cozy kitchen is very small, and excuse the mess on the counters. I'm trying to share with you guys kind of how I decorated it, but to open it up and make it feel a little bit larger, I put two little Hobby Lobby mirrors on either side of my counters, and those are some Anthropologie dupes. So super great find at Hobby Lobby. I think they also have the same dupe at Walmart. And the next thing I brought in was this pretty little Glamorous table. It's actually like a mirrored vanity, but my idea is to put it here, and I host all of my Christmas and Thanksgiving and Friendsgiving and just pretty much any family event I host here. So I wanted a glamorous space that I could use in my kitchen to put decor, drinks, just anything kind of fancy. So there's that, and that I got in an antique shop. Actually, my dear friend Jake, that was at his antique shop, and he gave me a great deal on it. The next thing I grabbed for this space is this beautiful thrift store painting. This is from a local thrift store, and I went with black and white because I'm going to be adding lots of Christmas accents, and so the kitchen is going to feel kind of busy with all the candy cane theme, and keeping with kind of a glamorous feel, I thought let's just go with black and white. So I'm going to hang that here. And I think that looks really beautiful for this space. It kind of ties in with a bit of a glamorous look here. And then let's go ahead and style it for Christmas. So now I'm just going to take and make a cute little floral arrangement. So I found this vase at a flea market, and this pretty little gold leaf is from David Christopher's. It's kind of a hodgepodge of just goodies that I had left over from my decorating stash, and then these cute little ornament balls. And I'm not sure if gold and peppermint are supposed to go together, but I'm going to put them together because I like this little glam spot. And you know what? If it makes you happy, just do it. Just decorate and if it makes you happy, just go for it. It doesn't always have to be perfect, and it doesn't always have to be a certain look or a certain theme. If it makes you happy and you love it and it's in your home, who cares? I'm just teasing, but really, I think, embrace your style, embrace the things that you think are cute, and the whole world might not think they're cute, but if you do, go for it. I found these super cute little trees at the thrift store, and then here is my little Mrs. Claus telephone.
Can't come to the phone right now. We're out looking at all the beautiful Christmas lights and ice sculptures at the North Pole. Be back soon.
Hi, Mrs. Claus. I just wanted to say hello and thank you so much for the cookie recipe. And P.S. Please tell Santa that I'm on the nice list, as well as all my friends and families. All right, talk soon. Bye. So thank you all so much for joining me on another fun and fabulous crafting and decorating adventure. It's a true blessing and honor to have you all here. If you all are new, welcome. I'm Olivia's Romantic Home. I love to share with you guys how you can make your homes boutique gorgeous on a budget. And I truly believe you do not have to break the bank to have a fabulous, amazing home. For everybody that comes back and loves on me and that is part of this YouTube community, thank you so, so much. This is an amazing community. You guys are going to find so many fun ideas and kind comments in the comment section. If you guys need prayer, drop that prayer request down below. I know there's some prayer warriors out here that watch my channel that have been praying for me for years. I love to pray for everyone, so you guys dive into those comments and help me out during this season. Let's pray for some of our fellow friends and family out there. Sometimes this time of year can be a little bit of a struggle, so just know if you are here, you are loved. And this is a crafting and decorating community, and sometimes I even share some cute little outfits, but truly I love to craft and decorate, and I usually do it on a budget, so you guys can find so many fun ideas for fluffing up your home. And I am a firm believer to bloom where you're planted. I am still in this same little starter home that I have raised my kids in. We've painted it and changed out the flooring, but let me tell you, you guys can just bloom where you're planted no matter where you're at. Tidy up your space, put on some pretty lipstick, and keep going, my friends. So I love y'all. Hey, don't forget to also pop over to my Olivia's Romantic Home Facebook page. I share several DIY videos a day with you guys over there, and you can also connect with me on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube. too. So thank you guys so much. I want to encourage you guys to keep going, keep putting one foot in front of the other. No matter what you're going through, there is a light at the end of the tunnel, and every day you wake up and your eyes open up, that is a new day. So you guys embrace that new day. Forgive where you can. Forgive yourself if you need to, and just keep going. This is the year and the time that we are going to invite everybody to our table that we can. We are going to forgive others, and we are just going to keep moving. Let me tell you, forgiveness will free you. Okay, so and I have to forgive myself too for things I say or do. So none of us are perfect. That's why we need Jesus. So I love y'all, and I can't wait for our next video. I got a little bit off topic there, but we're going to be doing so much more crafting and decorating. I also have a home tour coming up for you all that I am so excited to share with you guys. And again, my home is just a little small, modest home, but I am doing everything I can to make it cozy and cheerful and wonderful. And I have tried to challenge myself to stop buying Christmas decorations. I do not need more things to store. Now, I did go to the thrift stores yesterday, and I picked up a couple little thrifted trees and some ornaments, but I am going to use things that I have on hand. That's why even in today's video, we did these baked oranges, because I want to start doing some things that are just budget friendly, that I don't have to, you know, buy big totes to store. They're going to take up more room in my garage. I do have a lot. I've been a Christmas enthusiast for many years, and the majority of my Christmas decor I actually collect at thrift stores, and I just do it all year long. So even when I stop at a garage sale, if there's Christmas and I know it's cute and I know it's something that's going to be expensive at a retail store, I grab it because that stuff can be really expensive. So anyway, I love y'all. Keep going. I can't wait for our next video. And until then, be kind to yourselves, be kind to one another. We'll talk to you guys very soon. Mwah.